Hello all, and welcome back to the Sort of Truth podcast, a chapter-by-chapter reread of the Sort of Truth series with a drained craft brew on the side. I'm Jade, and I'm here with Nate, and today we are reaching out to our old friend, Chapter 46 of Soul of Fire.
Chapter 46?
Yeah.
I haven't seen them along in so fucking much time. That came out wrong. I'm overcome by I can't speak. What happened?
It's just been so long. You're flooded
such
with
an emotional visit.
The memories and the nostalgia. It was only yay high last time you saw it, I'm pretty sure.
Just a page and a half high last we met.
Yeah. It's grown up now, and we're going to talk about it.
It's a whole ass chapter now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look at you.
Yeah. That's today's moment of truth, I think.
Wonderful.
Nothing more relevant. So
that was just only slightly terrifying. There was a real inability to speak behind there. I don't know what's going on with my brain. What has happened?
It just shut off for a second. That happens.
Oh my goodness. Well, we're back.
Yeah. And sometimes your brain's functioning super duper highly. I think it just does that. It's just like, hey, I just need to take a break. Then you pop back on.
Down.
Yeah, I think that has to be it because that's what happens to mine, and I'm super smart, so that has to be the answer.
I agree with that, and that way we can both feel better about it.
Yes, I think that's the best for everybody.
There's nothing wrong. Magic isn't failing.
Nope, it's all good. Everything's fine. It'll be fine. So on last episode, Anne snuck into Sister George's tent and found a bunch of sisters, and just when she thinks she nailed the rescue mission,
it was so good.
She's betrayed.
They turned her in and she got caught.
Yeah.
And then manacled.
Yeah. And then she got to see that pig gang.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I wonder if that's why he punched her lights out.
Because she had the audacity.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Because the only thing he couldn't cover up was her mouth. And then she used that to piss him off. So he's like, I punch you.
I punch you.
I punch.
Well, this chapter opens up with Zedd and his horse, Spider.
Hate spiders. Very cool name for a horse.
Well, it's named for the blotch on her butt, so it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool.
It also is a very clear indicator that Zedd is just bad at naming animals. And he's not creative when it comes to the naming of animals.
If you had a horse that had a spot on her butt that looked like a spider, you're telling me you wouldn't name it Spider?
No, it'd be Buttercup.
No.
Or Avocado.
No. You
Yeah.
name it Spider, then you call it Spy. Horse the Spy. Spy the horse.
I don't know.
Well, they arrived in Anderith after their journey. It actually took not too long because Spider's pretty fucking awesome. And they arrive in Anderith, which Zedd now knows is called Anderith because when he got here, somebody got real fucking pissed at him for calling it Toscala.
Mm-hmm.
They thought it was...
I thought he was taking a shot.
Yeah. He was not. He did note that the defense on the way in was not super great. They're depending on the bells really heavily. There used to be a very large, strong army there, but now it's just the bells and some scraggly looking army.
So it's super easy to get in there. He didn't catch much resistance just walking in. Like if you're not clearly a threat, then they're not really guarding against you.
Right.
Even though you might be.
And if you slip behind them, there doesn't look like there's a lot of defense if you get behind the bells, is kind of the gist I got from it. Zedd gives Spider the whole, like, stay here and be good, buddy, and scratches her behind the ear, and she's basically like, sure, old man, but you better get back here and keep doing that as soon as fucking possible.
This is the Lassie situation where the horse clearly understands everything he says, which I would normally give him credit for because he's a wizard. So, like, maybe, right? Like, maybe. We all saw what Gandalf did with the eagles. But, like, if magic is failing, I don't know that you would actually have this ability.
No, I think it's more just like we have a bond and he's like giving the horse love and scritches and stuff. And the horse is like, I will listen to you as long as you are going to keep giving me scritches and stuff.
Keep the pets coming.
Yeah. You keep the pets coming, then, you know, we got an arrangement here.
Listen, I'll hang around for a while, but if you have treats, I will wait all day.
Yeah. Same with Zedd. I feel like that they're on the same level there.
Zedd's the exact same way.
Yeah.
You just have some beef jerky in your pocket and he'll follow you anywhere.
They stop at the end of an alleyway and Spider's ears twitch. He kind of senses something down that way.
Dark and creepy.
And at this point, Zedd has no magic. So it kind of unsettles him that like the horse can feel more than he can at this point. But he can't bring the horse down the alleyway anyway, so that's why he's got to like, okay, bye. I'm going to go towards this creepy house. Love you.
It's the rats from Titanic, right? All the poor people are sinking in the Titanic and the rats start taking off in a direction. And the guy's like, well, follow them. They know.
Yeah.
They know how to get to the surface. You know what I'm saying?
Safety.
So yeah, when the animals start behaving weird, maybe pay attention.
Follow the spiders.
It's just like,
That's
it's not just like, but like when cows and horses lay down, I guess horses don't really lay down, but when cows lay down before a storm, they get all bunched up and lay down. And you're like, oh, it's about to pop off here because look at what the cows are doing.
Yeah, I think if a horse lays down, then it's then
it
bad.
Stays there forever.
That's real bad.
I don't know how can they kneel? I don't know.
I'm not a horse girl, so I'm not sure.
Podcastatt@gmail.com. Can horses lay down?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What's the deal with that?
Let me know about that.
What's the deal with horses?
Well, the alleyway is lined with rare herbs, except thanks to the chimes, some of them are wilting. So some of these are like magical herbs, and without the aid of magic, they're dying a little bit. It's kind of like salad when it's left in the car. So Zedd's clocking that. And this is the thing that makes it confusing, right? Because it felt like in the beginning they told us the gambit moth thing to be like, things with the least magic are going to die first. And then they were like, no, things with the most magic are going to stop first.
I think that was part of the argument, that there's no telling what's actually going to go first. But then here we are with our strongest characters, clearly just without magic altogether.
Yeah, but the plants still have some. Because they're not dead yet. They're just wilting.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know.
Kind of like in Baldur's Gate, right? You've got certain potions that have magic. Maybe that potion, since it's a potion, still works a little bit.
Yeah, or something like that.
Existing spells might be hanging on but failing. I don't really know.
The gambit moth will hang on till the end.
Fucking moths.
Zedd gets to the end of this alleyway, and he climbs the steps of this little home. He doesn't attempt stealth. There's no fucking point. He knows that whoever's in there already has probably fucking been watching him this whole time. He knocks on the door, and a creepy, disembodied voice tells him to enter. The door opens by itself.
Hate it.
But Zedd immediately calls out that there's a rope door trick happening here.
Ah, yeah.
And I think that was mainly to give himself, like, peace of mind.
Because otherwise it's magic.
Yeah.
And my magic is failing. And then whoever this is, their magic is working just fine. Oh, I didn't realize that before.
Yeah, I think that's why he immediately looks around to try and clock how the door opened. Because it can't be magic, right?
I was just excited because I did this as a kid. You get the little screws. I was a basement dweller when I was a teen, right? So I had access to the joists in the bottom of the house, and you do the little rope and you hook it to your bedroom door and then you pull the rope. Now the key is if you can get the hook perfectly in between both positions of the door, then you can pull the string once and the door opens, but then it swings to the other side. You pull the string again and you can get it to close. But if you close it all the way, you got to get back up. And that's why I didn't have that by the time I left, because I had pulled it hard to try and get it to slam all the way shut. And I pulled the little hook out and then I never put it back up again.
See, I just did the annoying thing of like, oh, there's something like a hoodie or a shirt on my door. I'm going to just grab that from my bed and like swing the door open and shut. But that also leads to shitty doorknob, like it loosens your doorknob.
Oh, all the crooked doorknobs?
Yeah, which my dad loved. Let me tell you.
Sure he did.
Let me tell
I'm
you.
I'm sure he was thrilled.
Just the best thing ever. But in this situation, it is not an annoying child. It is Franca, and she comes out from the darkness, and Zedd goes on full charm offensive here.
He turns it on.
Yeah. Wow, you're looking good. He points out that the last time that he saw her, she was real tiny. She was at his waist.
You're just
so she was a
shit.
child. But now, look at them gray streaks. You're looking great.
Now you're a real woman.
This fucking grays really look good on you.
It's clearly in here so that Zedd doesn't feel too creepy, right?
But
this
also,
is an attractive, maturing woman.
It's just so funny
Don't
to
be
me.
quite so weird about it.
He cannot resist a woman with gray hair who doesn't have a man in the
That's
limo
true.
with her. Like, he's like, oh, we
He's a
ran
fucking
into each
flirt.
other. Yeah, we ran into each other. Oh, you have gray hair. How
Really,
you doing,
though,
baby?
I do feel
How
a
you
little
doing?
better about
That's
it
fucking wild.
because I know his intentions are fine. You know what I mean?
To leave
He's
at the
not
end of the
really
day?
being a creepo. Yes.
I mean, he kind of, like, that's the thing. I like Zedd. I'm not saying he's doing anything bad. It's all with consent, right? It's only if the women flirt back does he ever push.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, he's definitely a playboy. He's not planning on wooing any of these women fully.
We're not
He's like,
settling down anytime soon again.
He shoots his shot every chance he gets, and he's definitely gonna take his shot if he can before he leaves in the morning. Franca actually she responds well. She blushes, but she's also sure to mention that he's handsome as fuck. So Zedd, he's still got it. That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's been reciprocated now.
He's not creepy.
Right.
Because it goes both ways. But he's also not fully innocent, I don't think either. He's definitely trying to sow seeds around the town. Franca is happy to see him and super emotional. She's like, listen, I'm so glad you're fucking here. I have a problem. I don't have magic. I am desperate. She thought it was jealousy, like just a hex on her from some other witch that was like, you're too good.
Witch!
Yeah. But Zedd drops the bomb. Nah, it's the chimes. Magic's broken. Whole world's screwed. No big deal.
Oh, no, it's all shit everywhere. It's not just you.
It's not just you.
No,
You're not
no,
special.
no.
She doesn't believe him at first. She's like, no, I think I just have a fever. And he's like, no, actually, some shit has gone down. Okay, let me tell you. These last 2 chapters are like kind of a clip show if you weren't here last book.
I mean, it really does bring you up to speed, everything that's happening in the last few, I'd say.
It's weird that we're this deep into the book. And he's like,
Past halfway, you mean?
By the way. Yeah.
A goodly distance past halfway. Or
Yeah.
maybe it is just a reminder, just in case you're a little lost in the sauce here, because we are getting a lot of different characters, different viewpoints. And if you're like me and you have trouble just hanging on to the thread when you skip a couple chapters about a different character, it kind of leaves your brain until you're reminded here that you go, oh, fuck, okay, that's right. Here's how it all ties in.
This was Terry being like, hey, if you're doing a podcast and you guys are going chapter by chapter, it's been taking 2 years to get through a book.
Key points you want to write in your notes.
This is just him giving us a clip show halfway through.
Thank you, Terry.
Yeah, thank you. He goes on to explain the whole saga. The whole saga. Richard, that's my grandson, almost died. Kaelin, that's his betrothed, accidentally freed the chimes, saving him. Zedd, that's me. My magic is gone,
That's
too.
me, in case you've forgotten.
Now we got to figure out how to banish the chimes again because they're here. It's a big fucking problem. And at this point, Franca is like, okay, so about your grandson. You briefly mentioned him. I need some more details on who Richard is. Why is he so important? And Zedd casually unloads the following. He survived the plague. He's the new Lord Rahl. He's also the Seeker of Truth. Oh, and he did just marry the Mother Confessor. And surprise, he is a war wizard with both sides of the gift. So
Got all that?
Yeah. He's kind of important.
Couple of things have happened since I left.
Yeah. And that's why we're in this big old mess. It's because of all that. At this point, Franca literally has to set her teacup down because there is so much tea that her cup is overflowing.
They're having tea?
Yeah. Like tea gossip.
Oh, the tea!
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I was like, Wait, they were actually having tea, or were they not?
Well, they were.
That's not what you meant.
They were
you
having
were being
tea,
clever.
but they're also having tea.
She got way more
She's
tea than
getting the
she
tea.
needed for her cup, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It
okay.
was funny.
It was. No, it is funny. We, as previously mentioned, some of us here, me, can be a little dull.
It was good. It was good. She does make a comment about how the mother confessor promised Richard's soul to the chimes, which we knew this, right? We knew that when Kaylin did all this bullshit, she pledged Richard's soul to the chimes. But sometimes I forget that that's just common knowledge. And I just want to, real quick, how wild is it that there's this function to save somebody from the plague, but then in doing so, they're pledged to die, and the only place to save them is the place that you did it. The whole premise is strange.
It's very weird, yeah. You can save them, but you got to kill them.
Yeah, like what's the point?
But still, you need a practical solution either way. But it feels like if there's magic there, you shouldn't have had to do that. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, like kind of seems like we should just let him die, right? Like I know he's a pubble, but anyways, I don't know. They brought it up again, so I was like, wait a minute. Zedd, though, at this point, he's just sipping his tea. Like, it's casual gossip hour. This is all old news to him.
The real tea.
Yes, the actual tea.
Got you.
Yeah, Franca...
It's bad that that's what I'm like, but how's their tea, though?
Franca is, like, literally shook over here, and Zedd is sitting there just chill. Like, yes, this is a Tuesday. We're gonna keep moving. So much so that he hits on her again. It's like, hey, baby, you got a man? You working on anything here? And she confesses she's in love with a married guy. She does it in two steps. She goes, yes, I'm in love with somebody. He's like, God damn it. And she goes, he's a married man, though. She's like, he's like, hell yeah, back in.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Right. But she can't have the man she loves. And he's like, that sucks, but it's gentle. He's gentle about it. And obviously still giving her the look the whole time she's talking about it. Like, you know this is an option, right? You know what's a good option for us? Go into a beer break.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, we'll be back right after this. Hey, Nate, what are we drinking?
Today we are having Elliot Ness Amber Lager. Do you recognize that name? No? That's okay. Admittedly, it's a bit of a paradox to name this Amber Lager for history's most famous agent of prohibition. But it's a smooth and malty and, dare I say, arresting paradox. Clocking in at 6.1. Wow, that was a weird thing I just said. I cannot talk today. Clocking in at 6.1%, 27 IBU. What do you think?
I think it's probably good for an amber lager, but I don't think I liked amber lagers very much.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of lagers in general, and we've had a couple recently that I've been really happy with, but this is just kind of the reminder that lagers are fine.
Also, I just want to point out, if they're saying it's a paradox because they named it after the greatest
Elliot Ness, he was
agent of prohibition.
Yeah.
It's just because, right, good things can't come out of things like that. It's bad. But lots of people figured out how to do things under the wire. And then we probably use those. Like, we drink moonshine today.
What?
Prohibition was bad.
I realize I sound like I have, but have you been drinking moonshine today?
Prohibition was bad. But out of the ashes of bad shit, good things can prosper.
There's a good chance that if prohibition had not happened, we would not be drinking this beer here today.
Right.
Well, what do you think you would rate this beer?
I am going to give it a 7. These kind of hats. Fedoras.
Yeah, that's a fedora all day long.
I'm going to give it 7 fedoras.
7 fedoras.
And it's high. It's higher than you would think for me being like, I don't really particularly, but I'm trying to rate it on a scale relative to itself.
Yeah, I get that. I don't think I'm going to be as forgiving. I think I'm going to give this a 5. 5 fedoras.
I don't think it's a bad beer.
A size 5 fedora. I don't think it's bad, but that's why it's not getting under 5. But I don't feel like it's that remarkable. Like it's an amber lager. That's fine.
It's the Simon Cowell of beers.
Yeah. It's not great. It's fine. It's fine. It's like a Bud Light. It's just yellow fizzy and it's fine.
It's amber.
It's not
actually.
bad. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's pretty amber. I get it. Yep. Yeah, that's amber. It's like dark yellow fizzy, but it's whatever.
You could seal a mosquito in that.
Yep. I got one of those.
Yeah.
And that's my point. That is more interesting than this beer.
Wow. Shots taken.
I like Great Lakes Brewing, but this beer is just not my digs. I'm giving it a 5.
Wow. Well, Great Lakes, if you want to sponsor me, I am giving you a 7. Love you. See you in a second. Hey, everybody. And we're back. See, I delivered. It was like 2 seconds.
That was perfect.
It was like
so good.
2 seconds. And Zedd's here, too. He is talking to Franca and inappropriately swapping the conversation over to the scar on her throat. He hasn't seen her since she was a child. It's just funny to me that Fitch, a child, and Zedd, this man, this wizard, are the only 2 people in Franca's life who have had the balls to just be like, hey, I don't know you. What's under your fucking thing on your neck?
What's with the thing? It's like 80 degrees out there. It's very warm. You don't need a scarf.
Yeah.
Furthermore, you're wearing a dress, which kind of makes a scarf useless.
Yeah. What's going on? What's going on there? So she tells him about shit Sarah and Rajak.
Shit, Sarah and Rajak?
Shit, Sharon.
It's like instead of sir, he's shit.
Shit.
I dub thee bullshit.
Well, he was basically like, we know, like the blood of the fold. They tried to burn her over. Like they hung her and burned her.
Yeah, both. Not
Both.
just which. Okay, so how do you even do that? Do you just like put the rope around her throat and slowly lift her up while you build the wood underneath? Or is it like I don't get it. Because if you're hung, like it only takes a second and then
I don't
you're
think
done.
they were slow. I think it was a loose noose.
Loose noose.
Loose noose. So she would strangle herself.
Oh, that's a good pirate
Over a
ship
while.
name.
Over a while, but she wouldn't like snap her neck. And I mean, I don't think they were gentle, but they probably didn't like, at the gallows, it's an intense drop that you have
Yeah.
to break your neck.
Yeah,
If
it's
you
like
don't,
6 foot.
if you don't do that intense of a drop, you're not going to break your neck.
Then you just hang and kick.
Yeah. It's going to be rough. That's what's happening here. And then they also started a fire underneath her after they got her up there, I'm assuming. And then she got away by blinding him. We get no details on how she got away, but she did end up blinding him before
Okay.
she did. So,
Cost him an eye at the very least,
Yeah.
right?
yeah. Zedd listens to her story with grave sympathy, but also segs straight into talking about the war with the old world. So it was kind of a weird, like, we already knew this. I don't know what it was giving Zedd that context for some reason, but not really that important right now. Franca admits Anderith officials have been cozying up with the Imperial Order, and Zedd's not shocked, okay? But he figures that Richard is going to have this all well in hand when Anderith inevitably surrenders to Dahara, because it's got to.
But why? Because Richard's not going there, right?
Because he demanded it of everybody.
From the before time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Zedd still thinks they'll just honor their agreement. Not their agreement necessarily. Or did they already?
No, he just thinks that they will because
Because that's
like.
what the option was.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Franca is torn about that. She's like, Anders already have the power and prosperity, and they're still listening to Jagang. They're not worried about this whole like trade issue. They're the biggest bread basket in in Aidenville, wherever, fucking Midlands.
Life is good here, and Jagang is asking less.
Yeah.
That's all you really got to know.
Yeah.
You came here with a demand. Jagang is talking about peace.
Yeah.
But it's not, we know that it's not actually the way it's going to be.
Yeah.
So you guys don't know that, but you still have to make the choice based on that.
Yeah. But Zedd makes a comment about how people in power hate freedom. So the people here aren't really going to choose the right way anyways, because they're the people who are in power and they don't want to give everybody freedom below them, because then they won't have people below them.
Right.
Zedd finally explains why he's here. The chimes were originally entombed here. If he can find the gateway, maybe he can undo all of this. Not really undo, though. We know he can't really undo it. He can stop it, though.
I mean, we hope he can. The idea is that Zedd's a wizard. He's here to do something, but without magic, like, does it really even matter if you find the book with the magic spell that you need? Because you can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
It almost forces your hand to be like, no, we're abandoning this magic effort. This is a physical battle now. The chimes are just part of it. But then you know the chimes are coming for you.
Well, also, you know that all the crops are going to be poisoned and all this other bullshit's going to happen.
Yeah,
too.
that's true. It's going to get real bad.
Yeah, and he points to the wilting herbs outside her door and is like, hey, look, it's not just you not having magic. It's going to affect everything. And Franca is like, okay, well, I don't know how I can fucking help you. I'm nobody, and I don't know the location of the chimes. But Zedd suggests that you can probably help me get into the Library of Culture, right? At the minister's estate.
There is something you can do.
Yeah, there's probably some shit there I can read.
Just real quick, I'm super sorry. This kind of reminds me of my grandpa Scout because he raised gladiolas. Like, he had a job. He worked at a pallet building kind of factory, I guess, his whole life. I never knew that. I thought he was just full-time farmer. No, he did farming on top of that full-time job to make ends meet and, you know, raise my mom in the very modest house they had in Zealand. But, like, if those flowers were to not bloom one year, he would be financially ruined. So it was something he had to do every year. So the idea of, like, the wildlife around you failing and dying might not be that big of a deal to somebody who's in the city here, like Franca. But to a farmer on the outside of that town, like, it's devastating.
Yeah.
And the people in the cities are the last people to realize it because that's just where everything gets shipped to.
My egg prices are high.
Yeah. Eggs are expensive as fuck. What the hell? And then the farmer's got an explanation, but, like, nothing he can actually do about it. That's just the way it was.
Yeah.
And through the process of farming, et cetera, like, that didn't happen today. That's why your egg prices are high. That happened 6 months ago and you weren't fucking paying attention.
There you have it.
So, there you have it.
There you have it. And Franca can get him into the Library of Culture, okay? She's trusted there. But the place has thousands of books. And I'm sorry, Zedd, but you're not the seeker of truth, so I don't know how you're going to narrow down that search.
One at a time. You search the entire building from left to right, from top to bottom, and that's the way it fucking is. We know this from Richard.
Well, Zedd, yeah, basically, he says first things first, which is the translation of that is I have zero plan beyond fucking winging it once we're there.
Yeah, no shit. Well, yeah, I mean, there might be someone you could ask and be like, hey, I'm looking for Joseph Ander. I'm looking for, I don't know if you want to mention the chimes necessarily, but, like, maybe, like, hey, I heard this old legend that couldn't possibly be true. Or maybe it was, who knows? But I want info about it. Could you look that up for me? Depending on who you're coming in as, right? Whether he's Zedd or, let's say, quote, Reuben. Even though he's not Reuben, he's Zedd here. You'd probably be able to get what you want because you're in the Midlands. If you're in the old world, this would not work.
Well, we will find out. Because Franca agrees to help.
Hell yeah.
She's hesitant, but down. Zedd cracks one more joke about how he can pretend to be a visiting scholar that can barely remember his own name.
Yeah, because we know he could pretend to be crazy in the mud.
He'll probably be like Reuben, like you said, trying to get stuff, but I'm stupid, and you don't need to pay any attention to me because I'm not going to remember any information that I get.
Don't mind me, dearie. I'm just a crazy old man.
I'm just a janitor over here. I know you haven't had I was hired today. You might not see me again until next week. Don't worry about it.
Well, I think I might just wipe this floor and read this book. It's a restricted section. Oh.
Okay, I won't read, but I'm going to bring my mop bucket in there, and sometimes it's heavier after I mop because of the sediment. Don't you worry about that.
I'm just an old guy. I don't really do that good a job. I'll be honest with you. I don't. I just use this to read the books for free. But nice facility you have here.
Just going to load this up with some books here. Don't pay attention to me, and I'm just going to wheel it right on out.
Oh, those books? Oh, those books fell off the cart.
I brought those in from home. This is my home book.
From home. The stupidest reason any librarian could have. Like, no. I took these from home. They're stamped with the library stamp right on the inside
I thought
cover.
that would make them look cool.
Zedd's gonna die. Fuck, he's gonna die. What are we doing sending him in there?
I don't know, but that's his truth. And I would love to hear everybody else's. So write to us in your journey books to podcastatt@gmail.com or find us on any of our social media.
Drink sound effect.
Wow. If you would like to support this podcast and hear some more awesome sound effects, find us over on patreon.com/podcastatt. Where every tier is a happy tier. Nothing for that one?
I'm not happy.
Thank you all for listening. That's all for us, friends.
We'll see you real soon.
Bye-bye.